Hello boys and girls, welcome to Arsenal TV. Now today's video is my preview for the Community Shield final on Sunday, which is between Chelsea and Arsenal. Now I'm not really I'm looking forward to the game. As we know, it's still part of pre-season. I would like to see Arsenal beat Chelsea after we lost 3-0 over in China. But it would be nice for us to go and beat Chelsea in the Community Shield final. Now Chelsea have been playing really well in pre-season. I know they've got an injury, which is Edwin Hazard. I don't know if Hazard is back. I don't know. I know Chelsea have just sold Matic to Manchester United, so I don't know if Chelsea's going to have a replacement there. But I would definitely like to see Arsenal beat Chelsea at the weekend. Right, guys, I'm going to get into my starting 11 for the team, and I believe that this is the starting 11 that can possibly win the Premier League this season. If the mentality is right, I believe this is the lineup that can possibly take us through the season, and hopefully go and get us a Premier League title. Now, my first person that's going in goal that I would personally choose would be Petr Cech. Petr Cech, he hasn't really played that much of pre-season. He has, but he hasn't really played that many minutes. We've mostly been using Ospina or we've been using Martinez. So I would put Cech in goal, basically because of experience. Now, if it was me, I'm sticking with 3 at the back. So the first person that's going into my back is going to be Rob Holding. Rob Holding had a really good season last season. He played really well, and I think Mertesacker, when he was at the back with Rob Holding in the FA Cup final, whatever Mertesacker was saying to Rob Holding was doing. And I think it's because Rob Holding is a youngster, and obviously he needs to learn from the best. Speaking of Mertesacker, he's next. Mertesacker will go into the middle of the back three. Mertesacker, after coming back from the FA Cup game, now everybody was a bit weary of him coming back into the team. After so many times he hasn't played, but he defended really well in the Chelsea game at the FA Cup final, and I do think that Mertesacker it's his last season as well, so we've got to give him a chance. So yeah, he hasn't really played that bad in pre-season, but you know. In the other player that's going into the final back three is going to be Koscielny. I think Koscielny is a very good defender. He's probably one of the best defenders that we've got on our team so far. I do believe that Arsenal do need another centre back in replacement for Koscielny, because Koscielny's been having injury problems and he is 32 years old. So yeah. Now my left wing back and my right wing back. Now my right wing back, I'm going with Reiss Nelson, as my left wing back. My right wing back. Reiss Nelson is going to go in there. Now he's only 17. He's only 17 years old. He has really impressed me over the pre-season, because now we've had it in the past with Chamberlain and Ozil. Every time they've gone to cross the ball, it's a bit sloppy. No one is getting on the end of it. Whereas I noticed with Reiss Nelson, every time he's crossing that ball, he's always looking for a man in the box, whether it's high, medium, or low. He's constantly looking for that man. So Reiss Nelson will go into the right wing back position. In my left wing back position is going to be Koscielny. Koscielny is a beast. Now, when Koscielny was playing in the Emirates Cup, he scored. He was involved in 3 of the 5 Arsenal goals. He's got he's got so much clinical. He's clinical when he crosses that ball. The only thing is with Koscielny, he's one of the people that we've been missing for the left wing back position, because he will never give up to go and fight that ball if the ball is somewhere near our goal to score it. He will never give up. He will push and shove people off the ball to go and get it. And that's what I really like about him. And the only thing is, he's got the mental side. He's very good at mentality. He's very good at that. And I think for mentality-wise, I think he can pass that on to the players. So he's going to have a big, massive impact on the team. Now, my midfielders. Now, I would have played Chamberlain on the right wing back position. I've decided not to. As you know, I've got Nelson in that position. So in the middle, I'm going to put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. The only reason why I would put Chamberlain in the middle with Xhaka instead of Ramsey is because Chamberlain is very, very strong. He's powerful. He's got the power to push through people and get the ball through to the goal. He's good at passing. As I said, his physical ability is brilliant. He's strong. He's got that power to push people off the ball. So if we put Chamberlain in the centre with Xhaka, I'll tell you something now, Kante is going to have a very, very hard time. So yeah, Chamberlain goes in the middle. Playing alongside Chamberlain is going to be Granit Xhaka. Xhaka has impressed me last season. I haven't really seen much of him this season, but he has made some clinical passes. I believe Xhaka is going to be one of the key players this season as well. So yeah, that's my midfield. Now, in the defensive role, playing in the number 10 role, it's Ozil, of course. Ozil hasn't had that many. He's had some good games in pre-season. He's made some clinical passes. He's made some good assists. And I believe that Ozil, he's going to stay at Arsenal. So I don't know if he's going to do this season and probably maybe do maybe sign his contract after that. I don't know what's going on with Ozil, if he's signed. I think he has. But if he has signed for Arsenal, then I think the money that we're offering him is going to be over 300 grand per week. So why not? I mean, Ozil is a world-class player when he's on his day. He's a very, very good clinical player. Playing alongside Ozil, my main two strikers. My first one is our main man, Alexis Sanchez. Last season, Alexis Sanchez scored 30 goals in all competition. And he had so many. He was in double figures for assists. Now, the only thing with, as I said on a previous video, I'm going to be doing a video on my thoughts on Sanchez about this whole situation. If he's going to sign a contract, if he's going to leave, or if it's you know the whole situation. But with Alexis Sanchez, we need to hold on to him, because I believe now we've got Lacazette, and obviously we've got Ozil, and we've got Koscielny. We need to build around Sanchez. That's our problem. We need to build around him. So that's what I think we need to do. But obviously, you know, Sanchez is going to go in my starting 11, because Sanchez is a world-class player. He is a brilliant little man, and we need to hold on to him. Playing up front as the main striker is Alexandre Lacazette. Lacazette, as we know, he's scored 2 goals in 2 appearances for Arsenal. He scored 2 goals for us so far. As I've said in the other video, I do believe that Lacazette is he's gonna find it really tough in the Premier League. Maybe for the first month, maybe 2 months or so. Because the Premier League is nothing compared to the French League. We know that the Premier League is the best football, and it's more intense. Even the fitness is more intense. So Lacazette, I know he's going to find it tough, but give him time, he's going to bang in a lot of goals. So let's put it that way. As we know, when he was playing at Lyon, Lacazette scored 37 goals. 10 of them with penalties. He scored 27 goals away from the penalties. And I believe Lacazette is going to be probably the next Thierry Henry or the next Ian Wright, I reckon, for Arsenal. And the reason why we got Lacazette, because think about it, guys, there is a French connection. Arsene Wenger's French. Laurent Koscielny's French. Obviously, Lacazette is French. So we've got a few French players in our squad. So yeah, Alexander Lacazette will be my main striker. So guys, with my starting 11 that I've chosen, as I said, I do believe that this is the starting 11 that could possibly go and fight for the league. This should be the starting 11 that I think that Arsene Wenger should use. That's my opinion. That is what I think. If you do think of the same, then please do leave your likes in the comments below. What are my predicted score for the Chelsea game? I'm going to say probably it's going to go extra time, I reckon. But I mean, if the starting 11 is right and it's perfect, then I personally reckon that Arsenal can win it. You know what? I'm going to make an estimation. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal for the match. So guys, that's been my post-match review. If you do like this video and you're new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button and also leave your likes in the comments below. And yeah, guys, you've been watching Arsenal TV, and I'm out of here.